morning. Welcome to my Saturday. We started on the couch with a cup of coffee. Trying a different creamer today. Something pod. What was it called?
Nut Pods?
Nut Pods? It's almond and coconut milk creamer, French vanilla. You've bought it before, but I don't know if you've bought that particular one. It's almond and coconut milk.
Is it not good?
Is your coffee okay?
I think so.
Mine tastes watered down. Like they didn't put any vanilla in it. I feel like it's just. I feel like it's unflavored. Taste this. It tastes like just watered down.
What the heck is? Especially after having this one.
What the hell? Oh man. Well, you gotta try new things, right? To know what you like. It's the one that Emma Chamberlain uses. That's why I'm like, oh, I'll try that one. That looks good. All right, I did something wrong. It just is flavorless. Like I feel like I don't taste the coffee. I don't taste the vanilla. Great start to our day. Good morning. Let's try this again. Vlog's up. My coffee was horrible this morning. That creamer I got I gotta figure out a way how to use that. But anyway, we got two coffee shops, and so I'm gonna head over to the new one. I hear some music playing. It sounds like they may get like a live band playing in front. And honestly, I'm kind of feeling like matcha. I'm kind of on a matcha kick lately, and I need to find some like matcha drinks to order when I'm out and about. Let's go see what they got. You love to see it. Hometown coffee shop, new to the neighborhood, and they are absolutely packed. Every seat taken outside, standing room outside. Got this jazz band playing, and apparently at noon, they're gonna have a mariachi band and be serving tacos. And I heard they're serving tacos, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. And then as I'm checking out and I get my coffee, he tells me it's Tacos Chilango, my favorite taco shop, our customer. So I'll definitely be back for some free tacos. The Gino Coffee Bar. Look at that. That's so awesome. Tiny little coffee shop, and they're just absolutely killing it. Right next to the Westeros tasting room, the wine tasting room, and then the new barbershop, which I'm actually going to go in there and ask what they charge for a haircut, because I'm overdue for a haircut, and Bryce has been going to the other barbershop in the neighborhood. There's actually two that opened up, so we have 3 barbershops now in our neighborhood. But this is the one that's, the new one that's in the same little plaza here. So I'm gonna check them out because Bryce goes to the other one. And of course, this is what I'm just patiently waiting. Patiently waiting. Give it to me now, give it to me now. Yeah, they still got a lot of construction to do. But they're getting there. They're getting there. Oh, the sushi bar's right there. Oh, it looks so good. Look at that sushi bar. Yes! My home away from home. Sushi shop is next to the Pilates. Pilates is next to the bike shop. Bike shop is next to the donuts. Donuts is next to the nail salon, which the girls got their pedicures at yesterday or Thursday. From there, we got Boba Tea, which isn't open yet. Boba Tea then goes to a hair salon. Hair salon goes to a ceramic painting shop. And then we have Haymakers. They technically do coffee as well, but I think it's just drip coffee. I don't know if they do lattes. I honestly am not sure, but why would you go there for a coffee unless it's just convenience? One of these days, Tiff and I will go here for breakfast. people waiting outside for breakfast. I definitely need to get my steps in, so I decided to grab the coffee and go for a walk, hang out with you for a little bit, set the tone for the day, set some expectations, and then we're gonna go stream some New World on Twitch. But while we're in the neighborhood, I'm gonna check out the other coffee shop because we just saw that coffee shop. That coffee shop is booming. I'm curious what the OG coffee shop's doing right now. Pavilion's got a little bit of foot traffic, but not a whole lot. There's one guy sitting there in the chair talking on the phone. You got some people riding their bikes. They just walked over from the coffee shop that I was just at. Now this coffee shop is usually pretty busy. Tiff and I have definitely been here where there's a line out the door, like the coffee shop we were just at. But I'm curious, if any, how much business they've noticed dwindle away. Now that they're not the only coffee shop in town, there's technically, with both the donuts, 2 places to get coffee. And we got a line.
Just the benches.
There's a small line. There's people sitting out front. They're busy. Awesome. The girls just came from the coffee shop. Some kids at the fountain there with their donuts. God, I love this place. I feel the need to apologize, even though I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry by saying how much I love where I live, and it never gets old. Oh, it's been 5 years, guys. We're coming up on 5 years. This year, this October, will be 5 years since we bought this house and we moved in over here. And then a year and a half in the rental, which technically is on the south side. The community is split into 3 neighborhoods, right? And so we lived in the south neighborhood. Now we live in the center neighborhood. And then the one to the north is the 55 plus community. But, you know, in all, almost 7 years since we've been in this community. And then 2 years at our last house, right? The big house. And that was technically outside the neighborhood, but the kids went to school in here and all the events were in here. So we were in here all the time, even though we didn't live here. We're playing pickleball. I want to get Tiffany into this. I mean, I want to try it and see if she'll like it. Because I think it'd be awesome. It's a nice social game. Meet other couples. It's activity, it's physical activity. Hell yeah. Yeah, I need to figure out how to get involved in this. We've been in here for a while now, and here I am still in awe of just how again, I consider myself lucky. I consider myself fortunate to have found this place, found this community, and be able to purchase a home when we did. Because I was doing taxes yesterday, and I actually pulled up our mortgage and everything, and the incredible rate that we locked in all these years ago, and it's actually kind of cool. I actually saw it said when the estimated payoff date is 2050. 2050 is when our home will be paid off, and so I looked at that and I was like, damn, that's 25 years from now. Okay, so I'm gonna be 68 when our house is paid for. Now granted, it's our 3rd home, like the Bevos, they refied at some point. So they had, when you refinance, you reset your loan. I'm not exactly sure the details I got, but basically you restart your loan, but you get a lower interest rate. And because you owe less on the house, your monthly payment goes down drastically, but you're resetting the loan. But even then, they've been in their home for so long. I mean, Mason's 18, almost 19. So they've been in their home that long. Imagine if we would have kept our first house. We moved out at 14 years, and now it's been almost 7 combined here. We would have been 21 years. Is that right? Yeah, because Sierra's 20, we should be 21 this year. Yeah, we have 21 years. We'd only have 9 years left on our loan. Holy shit. Now granted, our first home was too small. It'd be old. Like there'd be so many repairs and stuff we'd have to do. The architecture. It's definitely one of those things where it's like it takes a few homes to find your forever home, and I definitely feel like we found a forever home with this one. All right, so let's talk about the weekend. Well, actually, let's talk about Saturday. Let's one day at a time. So Tiff's gonna go out and do some door dashing because she was sick this week. She missed, I think, I think she only missed one day. She got a late start on Thursday, but she missed Wednesday. She was sick on Wednesday. And so she's gonna go out today and work a few hours, which then opens the door for me to stream for those few hours as well. When she gets back home, she wants to do a deep clean on the 2 refrigerators. A, to clean it out, but B, also just see what we have. You know, throw away anything old that we've forgotten about. Also go, oh, hey, we forgot we have this. Let's find some way to use it. Like, I know I have some tzatziki sauce and some feta cheese from back when I did the Mediterranean stuff. A, we need to check on it, see, make sure it's still good. And B, if it is, cool, let's do something with it this weekend, right? Like, I'd love to make some Mediterranean dish and, you know, use it. So she's gonna do that when she gets home. Lots and lots of soccer on the weekends. We got 1, 2, 3 games going on. And then it looks like we got maybe a practice going on over here. All the parents on their bikes. All the bikes. They just rode their bikes here. God, I love that. One thing I got to figure out when I get home is what to eat. Definitely need to get some food in my belly. I'll probably just make some eggs. Honestly, it's been a while since I've just had a plate of eggs. But I'll take a quick peek again at the cupboard and the fridge and see what else I've got in there and just kind of spice things up. I got that guac salsa. The thing with eggs, personally, like as much as I love eggs, I don't want to eat a over easy egg by itself. It has to have something. And I don't want toast. I do love potatoes, but A, I don't have any, and B, I don't need them. So if I'm going to make eggs, then it's like, okay, let's make scrambled eggs or an omelet. But if I want an omelet, I gotta stuff it with stuff. So it's just like, I don't know what to do. So I might just, honestly, scramble like 6 eggs, throw some cheese in there. I'm watching a video by Sam Sulik. He was doing some grocery shopping. It's about 3 months ago, but he's doing he's on his like lean cut back days, right? He has his bulk season, and then he has his, what's it called? Is it cut season? Where he's like, you know, cutting back his calories and he's in a deficit. So anyways, it's all like high protein, low fat, counting every calorie, counting every macro, and it really gave me some ideas on some like high protein, low fat, low calorie meals. So I'm looking forward to actually sitting down with Tiffany and coming up with some ideas and going grocery shopping. Eggs are like one of my favorite foods. Quick, easy, macronutrient dense, high protein. Yeah, just make a big plate of eggs. Man, still super bummed about this. I mean, don't get me wrong, this looks clean. Like, it looks clean. They're redoing the rocks, which looks nice, right? They're redoing the I get it. But man, I loved the fact that these benches were kind of covered and like hidden. It's like a little secret seating area. Now they're gone. All right, we're back home. Damn, it's bright. We took the glasses off. Just gonna check the spa real quick, make sure our levels are still good. Because like I said, hot tub kind of sounds good. Also, the fact that it's getting warmer, I'm gonna be turning off the heater here soon, and I'm gonna be draining the water. Yeah, I'm gonna drain the water, turn the heater off, and then when we fill it back up with cold water, it'll just kind of level itself. And honestly, within a week or two of it being in the 90s and eventually tiptoe into those hundreds, this thing will get to 105 easily. So yeah. Yeah, see right now it's set to 99 degrees and it's at 100 because it's holding the heat. But water looks good. You know, it got out of hand there for a hot second, but I know how to get it back to normal. And we just do these test strips just to, you know, double check. Looks can be deceiving. Like right now, the pH is a little high, which is weird because the alkalinity is spot on. It's so weird how one can be off and the other one can't. And there's pretty much no chlorine. Oh, no, there's a little chlorine. There's no free chlorine. There's total chlorine. But yeah, the pH is really high, even though the alkalinity is spot on. So we throw a little bit of dry acid in, which lowers the pH and total alkalinity. So the alkalinity is probably going to drop too low, but then we have a separate chemical just to raise the alkalinity. So it's kind of one of those back and forth things. But like I said, I don't want to spend too much. I don't want to spend too much time balancing this right now, knowing that I'm going to be emptying it in the next week or so. Just maintain it enough to use it. Okay, so I looked in the fridge and there's some ground beef left over from. We didn't do tacos on Tuesday. When did the ground beef? I'm not sure when we did that. Might have been last week. Yeah, I'm just gonna fry up some eggs and mix it in with the ground beef, and then a little bit of that guac salsa, and we'll have a nice little high protein, pretty much all protein breakfast. Getting pretty good with my flips. I think the magic number is going to be 3. 3 eggs. And there we go. Ground beef on the bottom, had a little bit of tomato and green onions on top. 3 eggs over easy. We got the guac salsa on one side, and somebody left some chipotle hot sauce, which I snagged because it's so good. It's my favorite. And that's my breakfast. Pretty much pure protein. I forgot that I had some freshly grated Colby Jack cheese, so I threw that on top. Right after I killed the camera, I turned around and it sit on the counter, so I was like, oh, cheese. So I threw that on top, let it sit for just a minute or two just to kind of start to melt a little bit. I just inhaled it, man. It was so good. Got my Twitch stream up and running. Ads are running right now. Getting some water, and we're gonna go stream on Twitch. So I'll see you on the flip side.
And now, before the next show starts, let's enjoy an intermission. You'll find our snack bar chock full of good things to eat and drink. Tasty, tempting hot dogs, thirst-quenching soft drinks, fresh, crunchy popcorn, a complete assortment of delicious candy, and a full line of cigarettes.
All right, we just wrapped up a 6-hour stream on Twitch. Like, I honestly didn't think Tiffany was gonna be out this late. She just gave me the 15-minute warning. She's like, I'm doing my last delivery in this direction, so then she'll be home here shortly. But I didn't think she was gonna be out all day. So she did a pretty much a full day. So I got a full day on Twitch playing New World, and we ran Popzilla and Total Chill and a couple others through some expeditions, because you got to run expeditions on regular before you can do the mutations. The mutations is where all the good stuff is and the good money. So I'm trying to get this guy to get in and play, but he's on an Apex grind at the moment. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, 6 hours feels good. But he just got home from work. Tiffany's on her way home from work, so we're gonna do some chores real quick before Mom gets home, so she comes home to a clean kitchen. So ready? Break. All right, Tiff's home. We're in the kitchen. Got some stir-fry veggies going. This new mix that we're trying out from one of our vendors, Taylor Farms. We make salad kits and whatnot. It's like a stir-fry. It's got Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cauliflower, carrots. I think that's it. A little cabbage maybe? I don't know if there's cabbage or just the Brussels sprouts, but it smells good. Cleaning out the fridge. A, to clean it, and B, to see what food we actually have stuffed in the back we forget about. Like this. I mentioned this yesterday.
Yeah, got shoved in the back.
Got shoved in the back. I forgot we had it. I love this stuff. And I just need an excuse to eat it. We make some mud water. Knowing that it only has 35 milligrams of caffeine, it's very light. But again, doing it for all the good stuff. So I got 2 different veggies. This one here is what Tiff's called mine. I can do whatever I want with it. I put some garlic, some soy sauce. I put a little bit of sesame oil mixed with the avocado oil when I first sauteed them. And then she diced up some red onions, some white onion, whites of the green onions and some red bell pepper, so I also threw it in there. So this one has a lot more other stuff in it. And then the original one was just salt, pepper, and garlic. And now onto the freezer. Lots of stuff in here. I talk about the freezer all the time because I know there's stuff in there, but it's just knowing what it is. So we got deluxe stir fry, nice, good to know. Mexican style vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, soybeans. Oh, it's like edamame, but just the beans. Oh hell yeah, dude! Oh,
Why about that?
hell yeah!
Because I'll throw together little bowls.
Rice, broccoli, stewed broccoli florets, California style creamy spinach bake. Nice. Hell yeah. All right, round 3 on the vegetables. Actually, used pretty much all of them. Added some red bells and red onions to that one. So it's got some really thin chicken, bell peppers, and onions. And we're gonna make basically like Philly cheesesteaks, kind of makeshift. Got some Swiss cheese, some jalapenos, buffalo sauce, red hot. Nom nom. And on these vegetables, we're gonna do this Szechuan sauce. All right, it's 11:45 p.m. I just got done somewhat watching Dune 2. I've seen the movie before. I own the movie. I just kind of skimmed through the good parts. It's a great movie, but I just wanted to go through the good parts. I did that with a couple movies tonight. I just skimmed through the good parts. That's kind of one of my things. I don't know why. Tiff went off to bed. Sarah got home from work. Bryce was going to go to a party at the last minute. Plans changed. Yeah, so I just kind of been chilling on the couch, doing my thing, but I'm tired and it's late, so I'm going to call it a night. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. A little bit of a different plan of the day. I misunderstood Tiffany. We're going to do the shopping tomorrow and the meal prepping tomorrow. Today she just wanted to work on the fridge, which is what she did, so she's happy, which means I'm happy. So stay tuned tomorrow. We're going to do some grocery shopping and some meal prepping for the rest of the week. And that's it. We'll see you then. Take care.